Good morning, miss. So I'm just waiting for the others. I don't know, they haven't joined yet. So I'm just waiting and we'll start, okay? 2 minutes. Okay, miss. So I will share screen now. Okay, so guys, we are going to start with a new reading comprehension lesson and a new theme. So our theme for this week, our theme's title for this week is community. Okay, first I will allow you to unmute yourselves and let's see, what do we mean by a community? Who knows? What is a community?
People.
People, what else?
Education.
What's this? Just a second. Okay, people, education, children, hospitals, streets, neighborhoods, all of these are called a community. Okay, all of these are called a community. All of these form something called a community. Okay,
Yes.
now we are going
Yes.
to a very short video that defines what is a community. Watch it and then I'll ask you, what did you understand? Okay.
Okay.
What makes community? Houses and neighborhoods? Is it great schools or shopping choices? Is it its businesses? What about natural amenities such as parks and lakes? Is a community made strong by its trails, roads, highways, and interchanges? No, community is made of something stronger. A community is people. 1 minute, a person could be on top of the world. And out of nowhere, their world gets turned upside down. The weight can be crushing. That's where CLC comes in. The Community Lifeline Center provides assistance to individuals and families to bridge short-term crisis so they can get back on their feet. It's people helping people when they need it most. And that's the definition of community.
Okay, so from the video, what did you understand? What is a community? You didn't understand anything from the video?
Like community is everything. Everything forms community.
Everything forms community. And when two people need help and we help them, what is this called? Isn't this also a part of the community?
Yes.
Yes. Now, I want you to start reading the words and try to guess their meanings through context clues. And I'll be waiting for your answers when you finish. Yalla, take 3 to 4 minutes to guess the meanings of the words. Yes, Zahra.
I know the meaning.
Okay, find the meanings of all the words and give your friends time. I will ask you for your answers later. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm sorry that I didn't attend the Zoom meetings last week.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, let's start. يلا يا زهراء, read the first sentence, please.
Yes. Scared. The boy could understand that he was doing something wrong when his mother stared angrily at him.
Okay. What do we mean by stared?
And looked.
Looked at him. Very good. Looked without even moving her eyes. Yani keep looking on him.
Yes.
يلا Razan, the
Yes.
second sentence.
Yes. Determination. The first element of success is the determination or the persistence to succeed. Determination means that when the person that does not give up.
Very good. Determination means to not give up, to be persistent. أصلا هنا they mentioned the meaning. They said determination or persistence, and they already mentioned the meaning in the sentence. This is why I always tell you, try to find the meanings through context. Number 3, Reen Shibani.
Local employees are processed about the latest government regulation in their country.
Okay. What is the meaning of the word local?
The employees that you see every day, no.
So local employees are people who are working in the country, and henne they are locals. They live in this country and they work in the country. Okay.
Okay.
Honorary, number 4. Who will do it? يلا يا علي بسمة. علي بسمة.
Yes.
Yeah.
For honorary, Mr. Zayat
Mm.
has received an honorary Academy Award for lifetime achievement.
Okay. Mr. Zayat has received an honorary Academy Award for lifetime achievement. So what do we mean by honorary? If someone received, and if someone honored you, it means, what does that mean? I'm honoring you.
Without it cheating.
No? It means they give someone a certain reward or a certain prize for a certain activity or something they did. يتكرم يعني.
Okay.
Number 5, hospic. Who will do number 5? Do I have to ask someone to do it يعني؟ يلا. يلا دانا حشوش. Do it. Yes, Razan.
Yes, it is a hospital for people that have cancer.
Yes. Read the sentence, please.
Because the nurses at the hospital specialized in dealing with the terminally ill, they made my father's last days pleasant.
Because the nurses at the hospital specialize in dealing with the terminally ill, they made my father's last days pleasant. So what do we mean by the word hospital? Read the sentence and try to guess. Miss, are you sleeping? Yes, Hoda.
Yes, it's like a home that provides some care for like the ill or people.
It's a hospital specialized for people who are suffering, yani who are very close to death and especially suffering from cancer. Okay? The last one, announce. Yes, Asil.
The father had tearful eyes and he wanted to announce the achievement of his daughter.
Engagement of his daughter. Engagement of his daughter. When you announce something, it means what? I announce something. It means I'm doing what?
You are saying
Can
something.
I do it?
Saying it how? Let's
Presenting.
do it. Do it.
Announce, present.
To say something, to make something known. He is announcing the daughter's engagement and he's making it known. Okay, to announce something is to make something known, to tell everyone that we are having this and this and this. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you watch the video, Miss?
Yes.
It was only 5 minutes.
Yes, it was 5 minutes.
Watch it. Mental. Those who watched the video, it's clear that they watched it. Oh, by the way, let me just tell you something. Anyone who I'm calling his name and he's not answering, -2. يعني انتو you are sleeping. Okay? When I say Dana Hashush and she doesn't answer, it means she's sleeping. Okay. Let me just get my laptop charger and we continue, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's continue. So let's read the meanings of the words. Yalla Ali Khalifa, read them please. Ali Khalifa.
Yes, miss.
Yalla, please raise your voice and read the word and its meaning.
Okay. Stared,
Stared.
stared, looked straight ahead without moving your eyes. Determination, the action of continuing to try to do something, although it is very difficult. Local, relating to an area near you. Honorary, given a reward without
Honorary.
qualifying.
Honorary.
Honorary, given a reward without qualifying in a standard way. Hospice, a hospital for people who are dying, especially from cancer. Unknown, to make something known or tell people about something officially.
Okay. So these are the meanings of the words, as Ali said. Okay, now let's move to the genre of the text. The genre of the text that we are going to explain today is a genre that we explained for the first time, okay? The characteristics of a realistic fiction. First of all, let me tell you what is a realistic fiction. A realistic fiction is a story that have happened in real life, يعني صارت, or it might happen. يعني it's a real story, a story that can happen in real life. It's not a mystery, it's not a story that happened in the outer space, it's not a fantasy. هي a story that might happen with me, might happen with you, might happen with your parents. Any realistic story, واقعية, يعني it may happen with anybody in this life. Sometimes this story would really happen, يعني would really have happened عن جد صارت with someone before, or it might happen with somebody else, okay? يعني for example, if I was reading a story about a man who was suffering from lung cancer and he was having chemotherapies and so on, and at the end he died. This is a realistic story. Maybe it's not real and it didn't really happen, but it might happen with him or with me or with anybody in the world, right? So a realistic fictional story is a story that has happened before with someone, or that might happen with a certain person or a certain character. It has real characters, it has a real setting, يعني a real place, real names, real characters, and so on. And the events that take place in this story are very close to the events that and usually happen with us in our daily lives. Okay?
Okay.
So the characteristics of a realistic fictional story: characters resemble ordinary people. Characters may change as a result of the problem they must resolve. Characters and plot are believable. See, يعني the characters are believable. يعني they're not going to choose a cat which speaks and so on as a character in a realistic fictional story. This is not true, and this is not believable. Okay, so the characters and plot are believable. يعني the people believe the events, believe what happens, believe the characters, because these characters are real. Real voice and tone, dialogue, natural and contemporary. So even the tone and so on is very close to our lifestyle, to our lives. Reader usually feels that the story really happened. So even if the story might happen with someone, the reader would feel that it really happened due to the sequence of events, to the way the story is being told. So characters, plot, setting, theme, events, and problems accurately reflect real life and human problems. Okay? Now, let me tell you something. هلا نحن we are going to have a reading lesson, which is a realistic fictional story. Maybe it really happened. Maybe it might happen with someone, but all its events and its plot, its characters are believable, are real. So we will discover tomorrow what is our story about. But first, I want you please to start solving your worksheet. You have a worksheet related to this lesson, Last Wish of a Fireman. So please start doing your worksheets. I want them finished by tomorrow, لأنه I have to upload the worksheet solution before the exam. Okay, on Friday you are going to have a reading comprehension exam, which is very similar to a family. The text that we're going to read tomorrow is about a family, the family support, and so on. So the text that you're going to have in the exam is about family and home, is about the importance of a family, and so on. So start doing it. يعني when you solve the worksheet, it's as if you are studying for the exam. Okay?
Okay.
So tomorrow we are going to continue with the text, The Last Wish of a Fireman, which is a very interesting text, a very interesting story. So tomorrow we'll continue with this. And as I said, please start doing your worksheets. Okay? Does anybody have any question?
No.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, miss.
Bye, miss.